Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 2017 Volvo V90. The car's just had the one owner from new, plus the supplying Volvo main agent. A fantastic example with a full Volvo main agent service history. Just starting with the front of the car, I'll get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing you can see a couple of little minute stone chips. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them so you can see how insignificant they are. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. As I said, have to be really close to even notice them at all. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. As I take a step back and look down the entire passenger side of the car, can't see any parking dents. The car has the upgraded bi-colour 19-inch alloy wheels. Starting with the passenger front alloy, struggling to see any marks at all. While I'm low down, just point out certainly no marks or damage to the passenger sill. Absolutely nothing negative to point out on the passenger front wing. Moving on to the passenger door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. No scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. The chrome trims running along the bottoms of the door in perfect order. Moving along the passenger door, really am struggling to see anything to point out. Just get a close up underneath the door handle to show you no marks or scratches. Can be quite common. Can't see any chips to the door edge either. Once again, can be quite common. Car does have the rear privacy glass. The rear passenger door, identical condition to the front one. Once again, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. Moving along the door, that does once again include no marks underneath the handles, no chips to the door edge. Nothing to point out on this rear panel either. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the passenger front, struggling to see any marks at all. Just taking you into the car from the passenger side. Firstly, I'll point out the passenger step is unmarked. No scuffs to any of the interior plastics either. It's got the full black leather interior. As you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car, all seats really nice. Just get a close up of the wing and edge of the passenger seat to show you no sign of any wear to the leather. The car's had the genuine Volvo overmats fitted from brand new, so there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up of the passenger footwell to highlight that. Still do have the genuine Volvo overmats with the car. Fantastic specification. The car has the electric panoramic sunroof. Just taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Once again, can't see any marks to the steps, no scuffs to the plastics. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the plastics on the rear of the front seats either. Fitted overmats also protected the carpets in the rear. Once again, absolutely no sign of any wear at all. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. There's no marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Just want to get really low down so you can see there's no marks to the trims on the underside of the bumper. Car's never backed over anything either. Nothing to point out on the tailgate of the car. Car does have the power opening and closing tailgate. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean. Parcel shelf is present. The car's had the genuine Volvo boot liner fitted from new. Just gives an indication of the level of care afforded to this Volvo estate car. Carpets are like new underneath. Just want to get a close-up of the rear of the bumper to show you absolutely no sign of any luggage rash at all the plastics in the luggage compartment really nice as well. Sometimes people do buy these large estate cars for the luggage space, subsequently end up putting big items in and scuffing the plastics and rear of the bumper, but that absolutely isn't the case with this Volvo. Really nice inside. They are the heavy duty rubber overmats which have been in the car from new. Just bringing you around to the driver's side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the passengers. Once again, can't see any parking dents. Just get a close up to show you all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Once again, that does include the trims lower down. Onto this rear panel, nothing to point out, no chips or scratches. Once again, struggling to see a single mark to that alloy. Moving on to the door, can't see any chips to the door edge or marks underneath the handle. As I take a step back, can't see anything to point out on the door itself. I do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps, plastics. As I've already said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Just get close up to the plastics on the rear of the front seat for you once again. No scuffs or marks. Carpets have been protected by those overmats. Moving on to the driver's door. Once again, really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. If there's going to be any marks underneath the door handle, usually on the driver's side, but once again, can't see any at all. Onto the final alloy wheel, the same as the other three I've already shown you. Once again, struggling to see a single mark. While I'm low down, once again, just point out there's certainly no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Finally, just take you into the car from the driver's side. Once again, driver's step unmarked all the way along, as are the plastics. Driver's seat, just get a close up of the edge and wing once again to show you how nice the leather is. Really is an absolutely cherished example. As I go around the entire car, inside and out, really am struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. As I said, other than a few minute stone chips to the front of the car, really am struggling to see anything else. There you have our full walk around video. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. All our contact information is also on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. So if you need any further information about this Volvo V90 or the delivery process with the free mainland UK delivery, then please not hesitate to get in touch. There you have our full walk around video. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. Hopefully it was helpful for you.